Alright, what's up everybody? So, recently, I've been putting together my 2-1-2 teams. I've been trying to show people how it's done. Not that I'm the best, but I do know a lot about some nice 2-1-2 strategies and setups and maneuvers and everything. So, I'm going to try and get this camera back to normal. So, I put the team together, of course, as you can see. And I have really slow scrolling right now. I put the team together. See if we can. Oh, of course, it's right here. My team is purple side. We got ADC ranged Ashe, melee AD mid, and a melee AD top. Oh wait, my bad. Yasuo's melee AD mid, and Riven is melee AD top. With a Karma AP range support and Kassadin AP melee support. So we got the duo melee lane up top here and the duo ranged lane. I guess just chilling back at base waiting for the opportune moment, as it would seem. So this game actually ended up going phenomenally well for my team and I. I was friends with this Riven before game. I can't recall where I met him, but let's see if I can fix these settings. Where we get some nice scroll, you know, screen edge. That's a little better. Alright, so this guy Milo, we've been friends with this for a while. I've always tried to do a 2-1-2, and he's been pretty open to it, which is really nice. So luckily I was able to convince him to play this game with me. And before the game started, I told Riven, I said, I need you to be lifesteal attack speed. And I told Yasuo, I said, hey, I need you to also build lifesteal attack speed. And then I told Ashe, I need you to build lifesteal attack speed. So what we're doing here is we're giving up CC with a Karma AP range support. Of course, they have a Nami, so they don't really have that. I mean, Nami has some pretty nice CC with the knockups and stuff. Whatever, so we're giving up CC for sustain. That's what's going on here. So, what I want you guys to actually see is the very start of the game where, yep, this first part right here. So, as soon as the minions pop out, we get Riven and I. There you go, maybe some music in the background you can hear. We get Riven and I together. You know, I don't have a single CS yet. I hope you can see my minion number when I click on me, which I don't think you can, but whatever. You can see it down here. 0. The point of this is we're going to get Riven completely fed, and we're going to get Mundo. We're going to force Mundo into a tanky build, which of course Mundo can do fine with normally. However, we're going to be expecting that our Riven is going to get so pumped. Our Riven's going to get so huge from this sort of style of play that we have going on here. Of course, every time we go in on turrets, you know, I can get right under a turret, and Mundo can't do anything. We can pop out, you know, a few hits, and it's just so nice and easy. It's just nice to relax. You know, all I do is I just chill. Mundo can't get any CS. Let's, where's the timing? Oh, we're 3 minutes and 17 into it. Riven's got 11 CS. Mundo has 0. Okay. So, I wish I would show gold. You know, I'm still not the best at this yet. Oh. The gold, 398 gold to 200. So we got almost double the gold going on right here, just from the stupid setup that we got going on. Alright, now let's see who is their jungler. Sion. How's Sion doing? Of course, since we are doing a 2-1-2, this is one of the things that the 2-1-2 gameplay is susceptible to, is getting your jungle buff stolen a lot and often. But we're going to rely on Mundo, excuse me, Sion, the Sion. Of course, we're looking at Sion, and I said Mundo. This Sion, we're going to rely on this Sion getting a jungle item, which it looks like he's getting, which is not always the most strong items for champion fights. Maybe it's a good item for a gold income or for your CS, but half the times, you know, a normal item would be better than a jungle item for an actual team fight. You know, there's always an exception, but yeah. So we're trying to force Sion to not only get a jungle item, but also And I hate it when that happens. That always happens. It doesn't always happen. When you're a little bit too jittery or excited, that happens. If you're calm, cool, and collected, CCC, you never get hit by turrets. So we want to be stunting Scion's CS, and we also want to force him into getting a jungle item. It's just going to be the best way to do that. So, as you can see here, I've gotten Smite. I want you guys to see how this happens. I mean, I'm sure that you've been watching, but where's that tanky minion? Where's that tanky minion? Here it is. Here's that tanky minion coming out. As soon as that tanky minion, I get Smite because we're melee up here. We don't even, you know, I'm the only range guy. I'm melee, but I got range in my melee because I'm Kassadin, you know, he's got his range moves. So, once I use Smite on this, you know, Ribbon can easily scoop that tanky minion, and of course, Mundo has no chance to get this tanky minion. So, that's really what's going on here. And when we do that, you can see, I make sure almost every time that I put pressure on Mundo, almost every time. Well, that must have worked perfectly, whatever pressure I did there. Let's back that up a second. The point is to be pressuring Mundo perfectly so that he cannot actually kill that tanky CS. So, just a little bit too far ahead. So what we see is literally just by Kassadin being in the proper place. Oh, now my game's bugging. Alright, here we go. Kassadin's going to be over here, just making it look like a threat, making it look like, oh, I'm going to put damage out, and he doesn't get that last CS. I mean, maybe he did, but I didn't see him get it. So that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. Yeah, he's only got one CS at 5 minutes in, and Ribbon has 30. So you can obviously see the importance of this happening. So usually, if you're going to do this, you got to make sure that your AD guy knows that what's going on. Kassadin is not going to be CSing. We're going to be building and of course, a more melee AP carry build, but it's still going to be a carry build. Alright, let's check out the other lanes, what's going on here. If I recall correctly, Yasuo somehow does work against this Mordekaiser. I don't know how he, well, I guess by watching that clip right there, we can see how, obviously, Yasuo does pretty well against this Mordekaiser. Anyways, I told him to build. I asked him, I said, please, can you please build Lifesteal? So, and I said to my Karma, I said, we're going to need you to have mana, because if Ashe builds Lifesteal, and you build mana, okay, you never go out of mana, and she never dies. So those two together, Ashe can go out of mana, and you both can keep continually to get kills, and get kills. Half of that is that I don't want to see this item ever, period, on a support. I think it's stupid. Sure, 2 mana regen per second? Yeah, great. Because as soon as you go out of mana, as soon as you start bursting, that's it, man. So, get a tier. Get a tier. Alright. I'm gonna see, yeah, full mana. I got a tier. We got full mana going on. I don't know if I just showed up. So, here we go. I need to show you guys the other trick, which is Tear of Goddess and Elixir of Brilliance. This is what I've been doing. I used to play Kassadin in mid, and then I kind of realized, after just enough experience, I have not been playing League of Legends for too many years, really only a year and a half. Oh, that's too slow. Where the trick is, as soon as you get the elixir and you get the tier. This is what I learned to do from the mid game play. Let's see what's going on here while I talk about this. Where as soon as you hit level 6, okay, I want to click on him. Alright, cool. As soon as he hits level 6, alright, we're going to use that elixir. So I'm going to watch. We'll watch this game and see what happens. And then as soon as I see that elixir get used, oh, pausing it. Let's go and check, see what's going down. Oh, there's a big fight already. So, my first item as a tier, you can read it right here. There's no damage. Mana regen. 6 mana regen. It's a way better mana regen item than this piece of crap. 2 mana regen? Yeah, thanks. Alright. 250 mana and mana regen. Okay, there's no better mana regen item than this for start of the game. There is no. It's not possible. Chalice? I don't think so. So obviously it says in the description, massive boost to ability power, which at level 6 is going to be close to around like 35 ability power, or maybe less. It'll probably just be 31 ability power. That's just my guess. I'm sorry. I don't really know. We could probably watch. Okay, so 32 ability power. I mean, literally, as soon as yeah, level 6, boom, done. So, 32 to 66. So, that's 34? 34 ability power? I just got 34 ability power. So, the reason why we do this is because tier has no ability power on it. It does have what I would like to consider as sustain for a mana user, an ability power guy. Alright, our tier has sustain for that. So now that I have ability power, I am ready to light some stuff up because I have been waiting all of 8 minutes and 13 seconds to be able to really put out some damage on this Mundo and scare his... what kind of word can we use for this thing? Scare his tongue out of his mouth! That is what I've been waiting for this all 8 minutes, so I immediately go in and bam, he is ready to be, you know, so... that's just with the little... Tier of Goddess trick that I do with the Tier of an Elixir. So, all that you're going to see happening when you have a 1 versus 2, okay? First off, we want their Scion to be in lane with this Mundo. And we know for a fact that AP melee with AD melee is going to have a better sort of kit together. Their kit is just going to be better together. They're just, it's like an AD range and an AP range. It's, you know, why do you have, you know... Why is your support a Nami, and why is your ADC, you know, it just makes sense. It's just the best way to work it. So, we would really want to force their Scion to come with Mundo and be in lane. And most of the times when that does happen, you know, the enemy team does have a chance. But luckily, we did get lucky in this game. So, I'm trying to remember the focus here. Right, so, you see often what happens in this game is that just by being there, being next to it, we're able to, you know, just by being there allows me to pump a lot of auto hits on this turret. I'm gonna speed this up so the next time we get to the turret, no, Mundo can't even get in here. It's got 11 CS. All right, next time we're in at the turret here. This is what I want you guys to see. So, as soon as I see the turret attacking my guys, I'm gonna step in on this turret and just make it look scary. Obviously, the one time I want to be pointing this out to the viewers here. It's taking me an hour to be able to do this. Alright, now I finally get in here. So, here's what we want. Mundo just got to me. I pumped out 2 hits on this turret before Mundo got 1 hit on me. This is what we want to see happen. Okay? I got 2 hits on me. Right now, I want to see Riven step up onto the turret while Kassadin backs up. And as soon as Riven steps up to this turret and Mundo goes to Riven, even if Riven doesn't get a single auto hit off on this turret, Riven will back up because she just got heat. She just got focused. And Kassadin will now step in. That's how heat dispersion works. And that's how it does work, you know, positively, effectively in this game. Where you both step. You know, one steps, one sags, okay? One hits the turret, one distracts. When the guy hitting the turret gets focused, he sags, the other guy steps. That's how, okay? That's the tactic. That's what's going on here. So, I don't want to make this movie 2 hours long, alright? Obviously, we won this game. It was a good game. I would like to also show what can go wrong with 2-on-2s, okay? I want to also show a fail compilation so that you can see, oh, okay, when I do a 2-on-2, these items aren't going to be my best bet, you know? So, what we do want to have happen here, okay, is 0-3. We want to see Archangels, you know, immediately. Of course, you know, I only have a tier as the support top. Alright, let's just watch some cool stuff. This was a pretty cool thing where, what I was talking about before, where the AP melee and the AD melee are going to have more of a kit success with their kit together, just like an AD range and an AP ranged. So we're going to watch this fight. But like I was saying, we do not want to see a Frost Fang, Spell Thief. Why did I say Frost Fang? Frost Fang? Okay, we don't want to see Spell Thief or Frost Fang. We don't want to see Sightstone, and we specifically and especially do not want to see Athene's and Holy Grail. Why don't we want to see Athene's and Holy Grail? I'll tell you one reason, because this guy's only got Spell Thief, and he's only got 5 ability power. So, Of course, if he had a chalice right now, that's what I'm trying to get at. So here we go. Luckily, Scion, you know, comes in hot and heavy, and we were able to disperse some heat here. But this is when some cool stuff goes down, where they think they have this, where they say, oh, okay, Riven is low health, and we are easily, okay, able to take that on him. You know, luckily he had a flash, and just together with our, you know, our complete sort of kit that we have going on here. Luckily, I'm sure that Scion could have gotten that kill on Riven, or at least that kill on me, while I was trying to protect Riven, of course. But you did see how the AP melee and the AD melee combo does, you know, work off each other. So the whole point of this is that we're going to be getting our turret down very, very fast. We're going to have, our turret is going to be the first one to go down in the game. So, you know, this turret is, wow. Alright, maybe it's not going to be first in game, but hopefully first for team. First for team. And now is when we want to say, where's this chat? Usually I'm yelling at my guys. I'm like, come mid right now, come mid. So here's what happens. We did just destroy this turret. Where'd everybody go? Did I go way too far? Are we here in the mid already? Am I dead? Oh, I died? Alright, let's go back a little. Let's just see what happened. But as soon as this turret goes down, alright, oh yeah, this was the most unlucky little settlement that could have happened to us. This is really funny when this happened, actually. So, as soon as we do kill this turret, our lane is going to be pushed. And our lane is going to be deepest push on the map, of course, because we're past the first turret. I know, I sound really, really annoying. I don't mean to be annoying. I just want to explain everything to you guys. So, as soon as this goes down, assuming that Riven and I could have stayed alive and made it through this fight, our lane is pushed deep, okay? And also, when the enemy team sees a giant, your turret has been destroyed, everyone on the enemy team is suddenly going to be thinking, oh crap, where was that turret destroyed? Oh, it's top? Send somebody top. Send somebody so they can stop pushing. We don't want them to push the next turret. So, knowledgeably and knowingly that is going to happen, you know, we do want to swing to mid immediately. And I can't believe that I do not get this kill here, because these minions right here, it's like, how dumb could I be? I definitely had every single, I don't know, I should have gotten, I should not screw that up, but whatever, screw-ups happen, or mess-ups, however you most prefer to say it. So, we did get the first turret in the game, and luckily for the enemy team, they were able to get another turret right after that. So, we are pretty much even with the turrets right now, as you can see. But I'm not trying to do like a recording of this game, I just want to do a 2-1-2 synopsis, you know, the pros and cons of a 2-1-2. So, of course, the cons would be that, you know, you're not really paying attention to your jungle buffs, okay? But what would be nice to see in a 2-1-2 is, as after level 6, once you and your, once you and your guy get your first item, so my Riven and I want to see, what you should be doing is, if you start, you know, of course, on purple, you send your Riven. You know, I help Riven get this red buff. That's how it should be. And down here, you know, what's going to be better, to have Ashe with cooldown or to have Karma with cooldown? Well, technically speaking, I'd rather have my Karma with cooldown. You know, Ashe does auto attacks. You know, she's got 2 moves that do damage. Her W and her ultimate, which, alright, maybe if she had some cooldown she could pop it out more, but I don't really, you know, I want to see my support. I want to see my support do some more bursts. So, this person, Karma, Hellcat666, was still learning this. I was trying to teach this to Hellcat, of course, this game. So, he or she was newer to this sort of build, sort of play style. But, you know, I told Riven, I said, we're going to need you to be lifesteal, because we can sustain as long as you have lifesteal. And, of course, I don't know if you guys really want to see that fight go down again, do you? Yeah! Okay, guys, alright. Let's watch it then, shall we? So, I don't know how this happens. This is normal speed right here. You know, I got her with this lifesteal build going on. So, full health, and we just immediately, you know, you get Mana Muna because you're going to be auto-attacking with your AD melee, you know, so you might as well be able to pump it out when you go on cooldown. And that's really something huge that you need to think about for when you're doing a duo top, because Rabadons or Archangels or any other ability power item, it's only going to be good for my 3 or 4 casts. You know, I'm not going to be able to pump anything out. So this actually rune page, if I should do the rune page masteries for this, I do have 11 hard ability power and 5 hard magic penetration with 25% attack speed. If you can guess how that is put together, it's really not tough to guess. But I did do some tricky stuff to get that rune page with those numbers. So, of course, I don't know why I was running away here and being a girly man. But actually, I do know why. As soon as I kill a turret, I always switch lanes. As soon as you kill that turret, you know, enemies are going to be showing up. Let's see if, you know, obviously he did show to stop the turret from going down. Okay. And unluckily, Riven dies here. You know, I didn't even think about Scion coming back to life. I don't think she thought about, or he, but the Riven, I thought about, you know. So, of course, this turret just went down. So, what's going to happen? Oh, what's this? We have 2 people coming to mid lane. Now, 3 people coming to mid lane. So, mid lane is hot. The mid lane is deep, though. And it is also hot. So, you saw me knowingly that mid lane was going to be hot. As soon as that turret went down, I did disperse the top. You know, and I always ask my team, I say, once you kill a turret, I ask, please get out of lane. Okay, because you're not going to do anything beneficial to your team except for there's nothing beneficial you can do by staying in lane after pushing a turret. Unless you look at the scorecard and say, oh, there's 4 people on the enemy team dead. Alright, now is a good time to keep pushing that turret. So, this is an out-of-lane engage, not pushing or not defending a turret. And look what happens. Pretty much just everything I said blatantly on the screen. You know? All I had to do was watch while I was talking, and you could say, oh, wow, what a genius. I should really switch lanes after pushing a turret. Or at least just get out of that lane, you know? So, of course, sometimes you fail, but whatever. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. So, I do have a lot of range here with my teleport, and also on Kassadin. And of course with all my mana. Ooh, how much mana is that? Wow. Bonus 305 mana, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just joking, but it is really important to have that mana sustain with a lifesteal carry. I don't know why this person has magic resist. What is Mundo building that his ability power? Seriously, nobody has ability power. This guy has 20, okay, and this guy has 80. And that's it. You need a lot more than 80 or 20 ability power to be pulling out some ability power weight here, but yeah, sure, magic resist. So I would say don't build magic resist. Don't even build boots. Okay, you have the upper hand. This is not the time to waste some gold on boots. You can see Mundo doesn't even have boots. Okay, he's not even wasting his time. That's what I like to see, Mundo. Well played, buddy. Honorable. That's what I like to say. But yeah, you only buy boots if you need them. You don't buy boots if you don't need them. If you're up in your lane, don't buy boots. Okay, I'm up in my lane. I'm killing it. Well, we don't need boots over here. I wonder who's TPing in. Yeah, Karma. Yeah, Karma saving the day. Look at this. Look at this. But anyway, so this is the all-5 carry team going on. The map is looking like this right now. Our mid did get pretty rocked, okay, obviously, because Scion was able to take our red buffs and our blue buffs. But I did tell you guys, okay, what we should be doing is, if we are on purple side of the game, we want our support bot lane to take blue buff. Assuming that our support is AP ranged, which our support will be, of course. Oh, let me take this phone call, guys. I love you guys. Hey, how's it going? You ready? What? Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Does someone know how to get to the house? You know how to get to it? It's Newell Drive. It's right before Lions Road Light. Should I go tell Uncle Don? Alright, I'll go tell him now. Alright, you're welcome. Bye-bye. Alright, so I'm gonna let this play on Kassadin just for a minute. Hopefully you guys don't mind. But let's check it out real quick. turrets to turrets, we have 1 turret, 2 turret, 3 turrets. And the enemy team has 2 turrets. So at this point in the game, we are up in turrets. Okay, obviously we're down in kills. And we're also down in gold. Oh, wow, cool. Psh, should just write it up here. Wait, just kidding. We are up in kills. We're red team. I always think that the blue team is me. Yeah, we are up in turrets, up in gold, and up in kills. 2-on-2, doing work. So obviously, once I get more time in practice, I'm going to be able to tell my team, of course, that we want our top laners, our top lane to get red buff, our bottom lane to get blue buff, our bottom support to get blue buff, and of course if we're on the other team, it's switched. We want our Kassadin top to get blue buff. Imagine that it was Kassadin and Mundo, with that setup, coming from blue base. That's what we want. And in bottom lane, we would want our Ashe, not our support, to get red buff, of course. This fight is great, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hope you guys did enjoy that little fight that went down. That was one of my more favorite fights. I had such a good time in that fight. I do not know how any of that really pulled through and worked out, so. This is what we got going on. Oh, let's get rid of this. Oh, she's in good stuff. I believe that we do lose this turret, but I don't think it's right here. Double kill, huh? I guess we do lose that turret, but of course, sneaking. Oh, what are you doing, Yasuo? Are you kidding me? Oh, he's removed from the team. Removed from the team, man. You let your turret go down? It's not cool. It's not even funny. I don't even want to talk about it. I will not be talking about this anymore. If you're just gonna take this jungle buff right here while your whole team's defending one turret, it's just it's not nice. Not nice to do that to your team. It's not nice to let that happen. It's not nice to just not suicide to defend a turret either. I mean, obviously I didn't suicide because I'm still alive. Okay, maybe some people did end up dying defending that turret, but at least they were there trying to make it happen, trying to keep it up. Because if you just let your enemy team plow through turrets, just don't do that, period. Alright, that's all I'm going to say. See, I don't know if there's much more. Oh, this is pretty cool. If there's much more we want to be saying. What's going on? Alright, this is going to be better. Yeah, Kassadin. Oh, we're really getting in the head of Kassadin right here. Oh wait, you know what I want to do? pause it right before all the action goes down just to keep you on the edge of your toes. We're going to get rid of some health bars. Show health bars. Alright, now I can see faces. I can't tell anything that's going on right here. Alright, we're going to slow this down. Oh, we're going to slow it down even slower. Let's see what's really going to happen for this fight coming up. Alright, so obviously you can see Cassie in the background, ready to join this fight. That must be way too slow. This is where all the action is going down, right? Yeah. So we see somebody over here. Yasuo, my team. And oh, here they are. So they just killed this turret. What jerks? They couldn't get in there. And Nami is getting blown up. Oh, and Ash pops one of them. And zoom, zoom. Oh, crap. Much better, much better. Okay, now we can get all the action. So, unsuspecting team. Luckily, we are in the jungle right there. Here comes starts to come. It's just fun. I'm sorry. Obviously, you can see Mordekaiser in the background, ready to come in for some more fighting. And Nami must have just really gotten scared right there. And I don't know what Yasuo just circled around her first. I guess that was more of like a alpha male kind of thing. And now the fight's going down because they think it's a 3v1. Ash Arrow comes in out of nowhere, and knowingly Mordekaiser's coming in. Okay, these guys are going to go all in right here for this fight. So, I'm gonna. This is so cool. I love this. I love this little program. This is my first video on this program, so I'm really excited. Let's see. We got Yasuo. Right. I guess that's a dead Nami. Nami's dead. Nami, you're not a tank. Nami, what are you building, Nami? Where are you? Nami, you're not tanky. You're not even good at versus AD guys. Why did you go in to fight, you know? You sent your Scion first. You played the back lines, Nami. So, Scion comes in. Let's check out Riven's health bar. She's just starting to hardly go down right here. And of course, Vayne is going to miss a few things. Finally go back to Riven. Riven's not going to see, oh, I should just scoop over here. Oh, and what is this Void Walker coming in out of nowhere? Kassadin blowing stuff up. This is the angle that I had it from. Of course. I'm starting to burst. Mordekaiser's just about to get in here. And I'm doing pretty great, I'll be honest, at like dodging all of Sion's oh man. I didn't see Karma coming out of nowhere right there. Where's Ash? Ash isn't even here yet. And okay, of course, I'm sorry to make this so dramatic, but we do get this kill as well. And of course, you know, Yasuo, his fighting stance is, you know, no, I'm just kidding, Yasuo. So oh, you know what I like to see? Scion build lifesteal, because when his passive pops on Scion, we call it Death Steal. What's this? What is this thing over like Scion over Riven's head? Oh, Mordekaiser stuff? Gotcha. Alright, thank you for watching that. And thank you for letting me, you know, enjoy messing with this thing. Let's get back to the normal view, kind of almost like that, right? No, it looks like normal. Maybe it's more like, oh, it is kind of more like this, isn't it? Yeah, that's perfect. That's kind of more like it. Alright, whatever. So, you guys can see, I told the Nami, I said, you know, not the Nami. I told the Karma, I said, I want you to build Archangel's Rabadons. And it did take a while for him to get Archangels. Anyways, that's about all I can say about this video. Play 2-1-2 with your friends, try it out. I know how much fun jungling and supporting is. Not. Because who likes to do this build? Nobody likes to do this build. How stupid is this build? Who likes to run around the map and ward? I don't. I like to fight and kill people. You know, everyone has a trinket ward. Alright? Everyone has a trinket ward. Everyone on this team has a trinket ward. Alright? We don't need to go around the map with a sight stone anymore and ward everything. Alright? We can have the top laner, okay, ward over here in the top lane, where the Baron is. Here we go. In the Baron. Okay, we get the top laner do that. Alright? And we get our bottom lane, ward over here. And we have our mid lane, ward a bush or two. Okay? It's not so tough. We don't need somebody to get and waste gold on a sight stone. We really don't. And I'm just being honest. I'll show you guys my video of my Lissandra support, my Thresh support. You guys will your eyes will be wide open, or your eyes will be opened after you see that sort of a support style when I post that video. Let's see some more health bars. I really do not want to make this a long video. I am making it way too long as it is. But we're just going to be checking out. What happens a lot of time is, what we do want to see happen is, okay, I'm going to give you the final summary of a 2-1-2, and then we will end this video. Alright, what I want to see is, after this first turret goes down, I want to see Riven swing, and if Kassadin can, Kassadin swing as well, okay? And you have 3 waves. You have the time of 3 waves, which is going to be about a minute. Alright, you got 3 waves before your lane is pushed back onto your turret, assuming that you just destroyed the first turret of your enemies and that your first turret is still alive. You know, your ally team turret is still alive. So as soon as that turret goes down, I don't want to see one more step forward, and I don't want to see one more swing of a sword, okay, on a minion. I want to see that turret go down and immediately both people go to mid, assuming that the situation permits that. Of course, you did see Mundo kill both Riven and Kassadin when we did destroy his first turret, so of course Riven and Kassadin could not come in. But in most cases, you'll down this turret first because it's a 2-1-2, and you are facing off against a 2 versus 1, okay? And as soon as that happens, you want that Riven, you want your AD carry top when she has, or he has her first item, or his first item, the Hydra, okay? Once he has, or she has his first damage item, of course it's going to be a lifesteal as well, so going to be a huge threat, huge damage. We want to see that person swinging to mid lane. Okay, we want to see that person, once he swings to mid lane and takes out the mid turret, to swing to bottom lane to help bottom lane secure those turrets. And we just want to see, you know, multiple. Okay, mid lane's down. Everyone from mid lane. Oh, excuse me. Mid lane turret is down. This one right here I'm talking about. Everyone from mid lane who was helping to push that turret, stop CSing. Do not put another auto out. Do not put another spell out on a minion. Okay, immediately haul and switch lanes because your allies need help with their turrets. I don't mean to be yelling. It's just it's passion. I'm passionate about this. No, seriously, you want to switch out of lane, and then as soon as your bottom turret goes down, maybe one person has to recall, okay, or whatever the case, but you want to get out of that lane and then switch lanes again. If your team is always constantly switching from lane to lane to lane, okay, your enemy's not going to know where to meet you, and you're going to be able to easily see on the enemy, on the mini-map, you know, where are my enemies showing up on the map, and okay, they are showing up at this location. I'm not going to go to that location. I'm going to go to a different location. The location where my enemy showed up is deep in the top lane, okay? I have a lot of time to be pushing my middle lane and my bottom lane. That's just, you know, how you should be thinking, okay? And we want to see constant movement throughout the lanes. Alright, good job, Kassadin. Get that blue buff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go. Alright, now this is a perfect support build. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh no, I feel like this is not enough damage. We hear 10 ability power, Frost Fang, it's not doing anything. Oh man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be like harassing people who are not even here with me at the moment. But 211 ability power versus 521 ability power. So, yeah, no, this gold income item isn't really doing it. Okay, you know, 1 and 8. I'm 8 and 2. You know, what's better, Spell Thief Blade or Rabadon's? We're gonna go with Rabadon's. And of course you can see a direct reflection to Ashe being 2 and 5, okay, and Riven being 7 and 5. Okay, direct reflection is going to be our support is not able to put out enough damage, our bottom lane support, so that Ashe can secure the kills. Okay. And that's pretty much it for this video. A lot of people tell me, oh, that's not how you play, oh, that's not going to work. And, you know, there's just nothing really to say in response to that except for just for me to knowingly know and say in my mind, yeah, right. Yeah, right. I know how it works. I've done it multiple times. Okay? I know it works. I know how to make it work. It's, sustain over CC. Okay, we don't need a tank. Our team doesn't have a tank, and we still pull through a win here. Riven's the only one who's going a little bit tanky with this, whatever this is right here. And this is the only other little bit tanky. This isn't tanky. But so, just to reiterate, the last thing I want to say about this is lifesteal AD with an AP who gets mana. So 80 lifesteal, AP mana. You get them both together. Your mana guy with the AP, he's never gonna go Your lifesteal guy, he's never gonna die. Okay? You're in a situation where you're both focused and you're both in the moment and you're both prepared and ready. Okay? You guys are gonna outlast your opponents. As soon as your AD guy with lifesteal does go out of mana, it doesn't matter, because you got your ability power support guy right there, still pumping stuff out, still distracting. Okay, all he needs to do is just get in there for 3 auto hits. Okay, and he'll be fine, and you'll be fine. So, I'm not saying that support and jungle are the worst thing in the world. Okay, I obviously have played both, and I built them. You know, you always get that team that says, "Oh, I want you to build it like this," and it just doesn't work out. It's not really. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, so you don't need to play, you know, a gold income item. All right. All this gold earned. I already got my my dream build going right here. Just because I played hard and I know how to play hard and I play well. I don't need to rely on a gold income. I don't need to rely even on wards, because I know when I do go into a fight that I'm going to be killing people. Okay, I'm really screwing with this. I know that me and my AD, my ADC, who I am supporting, are going to be killing people. Versus, you know, we don't need the vision, because when they do come in, they're not going to have a chance. That's how it works, and that is. I'm telling you, it works if you do that. Okay, if you are prepared to be doing that with somebody who is also prepared to be doing that, it will be working for both of you. As soon as Yasuo goes in and starts fighting, I'm like, hey, I can't leave my Yasuo alone. You know, I think he's got the upper hand here. My karma is finally ready to be pumping some stuff. Oh, that was a slim. All right, whatever. All right, thank you for watching, everyone who did end up watching this. If you did watch this, what's going on here? Didn't we start that one out? Okay, here we go. This is not supposed to look. I'm gonna keep making videos like this. I am going to be doing my support videos next. I played 2 games yesterday as support. Actually, the way it happened, I believe, was I played this game and won, and then I played Thresh and I won, and then I played Lysandra and I won. Of course, all AP support. So. Yep, if there's anything I missed, you got any questions about 212, if you want to know what's going on, what we want in general, okay, is not really that build. But what we want in general is our AD carries to have lifesteal, attack speed, and a health. And if you're a ranged guy, lifesteal, attack speed, and then crit. That's just generally, you don't really need health as an AD ranged carry, you know? You don't really see Ezreal go health. I mean, you might see, like, you know, an ADC guy like Ezreal with a Trinity Force, but you're not going to see an AD range guy like that with the Warmogs, so to speak. So, the tactic behind that is lifesteal. You get health back on every hit. And then if you have attack speed after, now every hit, you're hitting faster. Now you're getting health back faster. And then if your third item, of course if you're a melee, is health, you're going to have a higher health in the first place, so it's going to be much tougher to kill you when your attack speed and your lifesteal is working. So that's what we did, and that's what I did base my build around. That's what I did base my team around. I told my team before game, I said, this is what I want you to build, and this is how I want you to build. So they all seemed down, they all were ready to try it. We don't really see a specific lifesteal, attack speed, health, but we do see lifesteal, and we do see attack speed, and we do see health. So this guy followed it great. Okay, and a Last Whisper, that's great with it. Infinite Edge, that's awesome. So we do see lifesteal and attack speed with crit on the Ashe. on our ADC. So that's really what we want to see. We do see a reflection of that, you know, lifesteal, attack speed, and crit. So that's generally what we want to build around. And if we have somebody who builds like this, now suddenly you can have somebody, an AP guy, with a build that looks like this, with an attack speed, okay, and mana Muna. And he's still going to be pumping out a ton of spells. You're still going to have a lot of, you know, CC, just because you're so well rounded in fights, having an AP melee and an AD melee in the top lane. Yeah, I'll be right there. Sorry. Let's go back to my epic moment. I believe it was like 8:13. Yep, epic. That was epic. I've been waiting for this. Was waiting for this for like all game long. I just could not wait until I got my elixir, and I was gonna, boom, use it and get out my burst. So whatever, that was a sick burst. I don't know if that's what we just watched, but let's go back to the end of the game so we can see what the builds were again. Right. So if you do have an AP range who is building like this, okay, this is a do nothing build. You're gonna step in and all you're gonna be able to do is just take heat, you know, and die. We want to see our AP guys like pumping out damage for our AD carries to be able to easily kill. Okay, that's how I like to see my supports. That's how I need my supports to play. A lot of times, because I only do Varus ADC so far, it's my only ADC. I'm not able, in most cases, to be playing with like a Taric support, which of course I did the other day and it went great. No, I'm just kidding. No, I did actually. We did win, but I told Taric, I said, you're going to need to pump out and do some auto attacks, okay? And you're going to need to pump out damage. Okay, so the first couple kills in the game, my Varus, which was me, and my Taric, my support, I got the first kill, Taric got the second kill. And I just started yelling. I was like, hell yeah! I was like, that's what I want to see! And then the next fight goes down, I get the first kill as Varus, and he gets the second kill as Taric, and I'm like, dude, keep building. Keep building those good items, man. Which of course he had some silly support build going. I kept begging him to build Archangels and Rabadons, but you know, whatever. I would like a larger heal, and he's going to heal me with his ability power. So maybe that's not how Taric works. I have no idea how Taric works, to be honest. It's been a very long time since I've seen him, seen his kit and everything, and abilities and how he works. So, but if you have any questions, okay, we just want to see something. Okay, like a lifesteal, attack speed, health. Okay, we just want to see something similar to it. I could put up a video if you guys have any sort of comments, questions, whatever. Put them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read comments. Can't wait. Hopefully you guys like this video. Hope you guys like my style. I call this the AP melee, AD melee top, AD melee mid with AD ranged, AP ranged bots. So what we want to have happen in that is, let's see if I can find a situation where something like this happens. I guess it's going to be more towards the start. Nah. Alright, well, what happens a lot of time when you play mid is that you have your top laners come mid, and then your bottom laners come mid, and now everyone's in the mid lane, and you don't even know what to do because you can't get your farm because everyone's stealing your farm as a mid laner, okay? So in that situation, when we have a 2-1-2, we need our top lane to be in lane, and our bottom lane to be in lane, and our mid lane, after bottom and top get into lane, to then show in lane. So I really want to be considering this as a mid jungler, because when your lane in the mid lane, when there's nobody in the lane and you need to get your top laners set up in lane and your bottom laners set up in lane, the mid laner should just get in the jungle, okay, and go jungle a few minions. So I'm not saying just be a no-show and let people plow your turrets, you know. I'm not saying do that. I'm saying when there's heat in your lane and it's looking a little iffy, you know, get in the jungle and wait for it to disperse, and tell your other guys to get in their lanes and to get out of your lanes. Because if they stay in your lanes, their opponents are going to stay in mirror wherever they are. So, wow, that was a nice looking fight there. I don't know why he didn't ult. Maybe his ult wasn't up. His ult, I don't know how this stupid Yaz ult works. Alright. That's about it. Hopefully you guys come by and see my other videos in the future. And you guys should see how fast I was at setting up. Oh! I'm the first to step. Almost the first. Not the first. I must have been talking. I was like, yo guys. Yo. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Good night everybody. Or have a nice day. And have a nice week also. And don't surrender. Okay. That's the 2-1-2. Yeah, definitely ask questions. If you have any questions, I will happily answer them. I'll happily give you like a suggested build. Okay, we really want to be looking at, you know, the champion's passes before I tell you the specific build. So if you can say, I want to play this champion, okay, or who do you suggest, you know? So we'll work on that in the future. There's more videos like this to come. Don't worry. I have some. I have a ton of good plans for everyone. Alright guys, have a good night. I'll see you later. We should see what happened here for a moment. What happens? 155? What's going on here? Meanwhile, and also meanwhile, and meanwhile, yeah, so we want to see something like a, I love seeing teleport. I used to hate teleport, but now for some reason I just love it. I finally figured out how just useful it is. Alright, you guys, I'll be here all night just talking to you guys. Have a good one.